New York at 20. I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like it. Cuban Rick, that was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw these songs in the side.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. Taylor to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a brilliant play off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, go Kappa. What is it?
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Ready, two,
Two and out from the gun. Waller with the catch. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
44, ready.
Tua off the play fake. Throwing this back in the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
All right, go ahead, go, go, go.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Ball at the 33 for first down. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Herbert now off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
A-Chain running to the right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Go ahead. Ready, team.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Here's a screen for Achane. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
Sanders sends it through, and that will get them on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll start with a give to Harris. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Harris on second down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's Hampton on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To the air this time. Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down, ball at the 36. To throw, Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
They're right here.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. Free inside the 30. Jalen Waddle. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. I love Plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
On the screen, this is Harris. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
On third down, Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 on a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Harris gets it on the counter. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
Second down here, another give to Harris. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. All right, set now, first and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
This is hauled in by Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achan. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
6-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
All right. Get on.
Tua out of the pistol. Completed over the middle. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they catch it just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Ready.
He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Go ahead. Out. Done.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready. Out.
Here's A-Chain running right. Pushing for the red zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chargers take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first is Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running behind center with Harris. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Harris once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the pistol to give to Harris. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gain. 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Dicker connects there. And that will tie things up in the third.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Out.
A-chain on the inside give. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Get set.
A-chain again. He's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Yeah, ready.
Tua off the play fake. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
H.N. a 1st down carry. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Devon H.N. with the touchdown. There's time to chime him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Taylor to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Taylor on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now an inside give to Hampton. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. And he's brought down before the return gets far. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go ahead.
Tunga Bailoa. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
18 running to the right. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. Out.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. On now comes their punter. Let's see what he can do on the return. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll toss it to Harris. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They've stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Miami touchdown. Defense getting in on the farm block with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 now. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now Herbert again. Hits him on the out route. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. brings up an LA first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
On third down, Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 49-yard.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
All right, come on. 18.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0. Second and 6 coming up here.
Yeah, ready. 18.
They'll stick with A-Chain. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 5.
Here they come. This is third and 5.
Ready. 18.
Tua setting up to throw. Gets this one to Waller. And they are on and short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Their punter making his way out now. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our